Hello everyone and welcome back to the Locker Room Podcast. We're here again today and we're fresh off a new game week where Arsenal and United have played at the Emirates. So it's only right we do an overview of what's happened because we have two guests on the table today. Well, one main guy on the table and a guest on the table today who went to the game at the Emirates. One United fan, one Arsenal fan. So it's only right I introduce the guest. So I'm going to introduce Tunde to my left. Show some flipping enthusiasm, please, bro. Please.
Hello, guys. It's nice to be here.
You know you're no one's favourite. No one's favourite. Absolutely no one types in the comments, yo, this guy in a black t-shirt, because you always wear a black t-shirt.
No, the funny thing is, like, you know, like, we have, like, there's people that I know that's like, will support the pod, repost it, like it.
Bro.
There's no one else does it for you, bro.
Bro, do you know how many TikTok comments I've seen recently of, oh, that guy in a black t-shirt? It's just a negative comment afterwards, bro.
They're calling you a squad player.
Behind the scenes, I tell these, like, wear bright colours on the recording because it means on the TikTok clips and the clips it will look nice. You know the colours pop.
Nah, bro.
Would you decide to do every recording? Wear a black t-shirt, whatever. We're gonna skip past
black
you.
t-shirt's my uniform.
You're not that important.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Opposite me.
Nah. Opposite me, we got Sandeep. Snooker Controlibus Prime.
Yes.
That is it. The best private story in the game.
Yes. As if anyone. Alright, cool. We got Sandeep in an Arsenal shirt
No,
today.
we're gonna insert a clip later on.
Yes, we are. We're gonna bring back the clips of Sandeep at Arsenal games being happy and overly excited.
Absolutely.
And to my left,
we
have
got
Sullivan.
Bro,
I'm taking over.
He's not giving him a good enough intro.
I don't care, G.
Nah, we got a Sullivan. We got Sullivan to my left. All-timer guest on the table today. This is a man of culture. This is a guy that's been around from the beginning of the
I know you're doing too much now.
Alright, cool.
Bro, no, it's him, bro. I want my intro.
Exactly, he wants his WWE intro.
This is why you're lowest rated right now.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, his sub-score rating stinks. So he's on a 5.2 right now. But yeah, we got Solo on the podcast, United fan. He also went to the Emirates today to watch his team lose. But that is what we're going to be talking about today. So if you lot are liking the videos, make sure you like it, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified every time we upload. Click links down below for our Insta, TikTok, or Spotify. And comment down below what you want to see next. We are going to start with Solo, our guest. How are you feeling? Tell us about the game, please.
That's what you're feeling.
The floor is yours.
Oh, bro, I can't lie.
Initial feelings.
I'm disappointed in it. Like we didn't play much football. I'll be real, but at the same time, there's only like a couple positives you can take from it. To be fair, after the Garnacho goal, I thought if that wasn't offside, I thought cool, we've got this. Like there's no way we'll fuck this up.
Bro, you know what that goal went in, big man thing. I think I was gonna cry my eyes out. Bro. The journey to the pod after the match, oh bro, the first thing
imagine how I feel fucking hell, mate.
No, but like, bro, like it was. I can't lie. I didn't know it was gonna go to offside. Like I was hoping it was maybe like a Jesus foul or something.
Yeah.
I saw him go in. I can't. I thought it was Sancho all that time, bro. Until this guy told me after it was Garnacho.
Sancho wasn't even in the squad, bro.
Yeah,
that was
bro.
a joke.
But yeah, like the transition was peak, and we just got luck of the draw. Yeah. I can't lie. This guy showed me the picture afterwards, and I can't lie. What Gabriel did to make sure it was offside, bro.
He did one Michael Jackson stance, bro.
What,
he was like,
bro?
He stepped on his toes, and then left his head up there, like he was like, literally, bro.
Yeah,
it was,
bro.
Oh, to play him offside.
Yeah.
And bro, imagine it was his shoulder that was offside.
Yeah.
And it was margins. That's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, a lot of the game, Arsenal controlled it. We didn't have many chances. You know what I'm saying? Like Rashford had one shot on goal.
I feel like that's a massive thing with VAR these days. So you know, like the marginal offsides now. They completely they make your team play so flat out. Because I don't think there's a team in the world that responds. Maybe City that responds correctly to their goal being overruled. You know, when we played Chelsea at the start of the season and we had the Salah goal overruled, the one Trent played in. Margins, and we were so flat after that. Yeah, they scored after.
Literally, bro.
It's a game breaker. It's
You know, going into the game, yeah. How did you expect your team to play?
The thing is, I thought I expected us to play on the transition. Like I expected, like I knew what do you call it. Arsenal would have more of the ball.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you kind of have to look at the manager because if you're, I don't know whether he was expecting that. I don't know whether he was expecting us to like play ball. But if you're looking at that, then you have to put the right people in place for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think Garnacho, despite the start he's had to this season, he was way better than Anthony when he came on. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I knew Arsenal would have most of the ball, but I just expected more from us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you were going to the Emirates, and you know what? It kind of, in a way, it reminded me literally just of last year's game at the Emirates. Yeah. I expected you to get a second, but I still expected them to win. I thought it was going to be like you score early second half, they score an equaliser maybe 10 minutes after, and then last minute goal again. I feel like a last minute goal in this game was like inevitable. Like, it was bound to happen.
And we would have had that one, you know what I'm saying? It was 90 plus 3, Garnacho scored. But with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we haven't won away against the top 9 in the last 10 games. In the last 10 games, you know what I'm saying? So, irrespective of how we're expecting to play, I still would have wanted a better performance, like going off of
because obviously the result isn't always. I mean, going away to the Emirates for any team in the world besides City, well, any team in the league besides City is it's a hard game to play, but you expect your team to show a performance to be proud of, or like, you know, to show maybe because obviously the result isn't always going to be there, but
like come the 90th minute, it was 1-1, and 8 minutes come up. Let's say it ended a 1-1 draw. How would you have felt? Like, would you accepted it? Like saying it's like, would you say it's 2 points dropped, 1 point gained?
If it ended 1-1, I think I would have said we got let off. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing, the only parts I think we played we done well was the fact that your star players, your wingers, you guys, they were silenced.
Yeah, they locked us off.
They done very well in that part.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, bro. You look at it and you're like, where was Bruno? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like literally. That's the thing about United. I don't like how polarized it is. Where it's if Bruno and Rashford play well, we're here.
You're winning. You basically won the game.
Exactly. If they don't, we're literally like this. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lack of options as well.
Yeah.
Especially Bruno when he helps on that the defensive side of his game and stuff like that. Even when it comes to pressing, interceptions, stuff like that. It's like he's meant to be the furthest player.
Up the field, but you see him in the box and everything running back.
It goes back to what you said earlier when we were talking about before, is when your team can only play down one side of the pitch, it's a problem. Because obviously your right hand side, you've got Anthony playing, and I think it's become very common knowledge now that if the ball goes down to Anthony's side of the pitch,
it's
coming back in.
It's not necessarily that.
It's not that. You just have to support it.
It's coming back in.
You have to support it. Let's go back into the midfield. You're not going across the byline.
As in the ball will inevitably switch before you even think about United scoring a goal.
Yeah.
It's not going to be scored from the right hand side.
It's not like if there's a bit of space, Rashford's there.
Yeah.
You know.
When Anthony's on the ball, it
he's making a good pass.
It goes.
It will get recycled.
Our only assist from the right hand side came from Wan-Bissaka against Wolves. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. I feel like their wingers compared to ours, our wingers kind of like a sequence. Like, well, we have options like Saka knows Ben White might make the full overlapping. Right. You like. In terms of Rashford and Anthony, they don't know what their fullbacks are going to do. They don't know what their options are really. So they don't know themselves what they can do with the ball at that moment in time.
And even within the options in the midfield as well.
But at the same time, you saw. I think it is really an Anthony thing because there was sequences in the games where you saw Wan-Bissaka. He wasn't far right. But he dropped back in to give Anthony an option just in case he was going to cross in, and he never literally took it to the. That's why I said I was sitting next to the Arsenal fans and I was like, if they bring on Palestri, it might be interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because bro, ask him.
Bro was a silent assassin.
Bro, exactly. Ask him, bro. Like Zinchenko was getting cooked and Anthony didn't even play well. Yeah, bro. So I'm thinking, imagine we actually get to the byline, cut back in, and we've got Højlund there. Yeah. I was like literally, like I said, the only positive that I can take from that game is Højlund.
Is he not match fit? Is that why he didn't start? Or
nah, because he was injured, isn't it? He was injured.
So he's just not match fit.
It's not even just about being match fit. He hasn't played in the Premier League League yet either.
Yeah, but I can't lie.
He's signing, he's
Yeah,
young.
but I can't lie.
I doubt you start him regardless.
Yeah, but I can't lie. You throw him into these big games.
Nah, we do.
Because bro, this is where the hunger comes in. This is where you want This is where you want your desire. Like, bro, he was throwing his body around like nobody's business. He was showing energy.
There's a guy Manchester United have been dying for.
Bro, yeah.
And from what you lot have said about Hoyden so far,
Bro,
I can't like.
he should start?
I can't like. Even if he did that for the first 60 minutes, I think the game could be a lot worse.
Bro,
I mean,
that's what we said. We literally were leaving the stadium and we were like, listen, if Jesus and Hoyland started, that game's 3-2.
Yeah,
it's to one side.
It's a thing of he has to start. I mean, bro, you started Martial in 2023. It's getting it's getting lazy.
No, but what's a positive they can take is he had a very good performance today. Yeah. Now he's got an international break. Now he's got an international break. He's not going to go to international. He's gonna get his fitness. And now from now to the next international break, which is what I think 5 more game weeks.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to hopefully start for you, man, and start proving that he can score goals.
You can get tactically ready and stuff like that.
Because I don't think on your next 5 fixtures, I don't think you've got one big top 6 game.
We don't. We have a pretty decent fixture list.
Someone I do want to talk about, because we did say he had a quiet game, despite getting an assist, Saka, because I thought Saka's game today was going to be, going into it, I thought it was going to be improved heavily. Because I think when you have Partey running on the right back, I don't think it benefits Saka as much as having Ben White on the right, because you know how Ben White will overlap constantly.
He don't get
always gives that option
there. To help Saka out, it's very hard when you get doubled up, tripled up by every team.
Course.
Like they picked him to make sure that they neutralise his threat. So
because of what happened last game as well. Last time you had Emirates.
Like,
but if you think about it, like let's put it like this, we went to watch Palace Arsenal, and literally both those games, Saka has been like not his usual self. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it, he wasn't really double teamed this match apart because
in the first half he was, in the second half he wasn't.
In the second half he wasn't really, and you still didn't see those bursts that he usually does. Like, and I don't know whether it's Jesus or something. Like he knows he can get those balls in. Because
what you saw when Jesus did come on is Jesus was coming into his channel and he was going into the centre.
He was coming into the centre.
That's how the chance where he got the 1-on-1 with Onana and saved. Like that's what we talk. That's what I used to talk at the start, like last season, right? The fluidity. Where the front
I was going to bring this up because
where with Nketiah as your number 9, he's not going to.
It limits your options so much. It does. I agree with what you're saying now. Last season, I remember I disagreed with you, but like when you actually watch it, like Jesus gives you so many more options. And what I was also going to talk about, because I need to revert my statement on this. So last time when we did the combined 11, I was fighting for Bruno over Odegaard. I still think Bruno's a better player than Odegaard. Just say But I tried to say Bruno was a better big game player than Odegaard.
Bro, Bruno's
He is.
After assessment on the situation.
Bro, you can't leave it to one game.
I'm not.
Because
I thought about it.
Let me ask you this, Wait, did he score an assist today?
No.
Name me one other game versus the top 6 he's done any of that. Odegaard.
Bro, he gave you a whole list last time.
Against the top 6.
Yes.
Against Chelsea.
I'm pretty sure he's done it against Chelsea.
Look, listen, Chelsea at home last season, he scored 2, assisted 1.
He did against
Tottenham,
Chelsea.
Listen, Tottenham, he scored 1 away and he assisted 1. But
he's got the fouls in his head, bro.
This is why I didn't challenge it. This is why I didn't challenge it.
United, he hasn't done anything versus United.
He assisted last season.
Which game? Away or home? Arsenal home. Who did he assist? He didn't assist Saka. He didn't assist Nketiah.
The first goal, what's it called?
Bro, he didn't assist that first goal.
He did. Who was it again?
Wasn't a cross in from the what do you call it, corner kick?
What?
Your first goal that game?
No, it wasn't.
Was that first goal that game, not the Saka goal?
It was the Saka goal, where he cut back because it was 1-1 and then he done the Rashford celebration.
Which game was this?
That's
no, we scored. No. We went up 2-1 when what do you call it?
Okay, let me carry on. Anyway, Liverpool he assisted. Liverpool he scored at home.
That is cap,
bro. Bruno,
he didn't assist them.
Bro, did he not assist?
He didn't assist against Man U.
The away one. Man United away.
Man United away.
No, he said home. Man United away. He definitely didn't do anything.
Home, nah.
Exactly. Away.
Even Bruno got an assist that game.
Let's skip over this Odegaard Bruno madness because we could be here for a while, and I feel like we can leave that for a whole nother video alone. So we're gonna quickly speak about Arsenal because I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not very convinced from you lot this season. I think the performances have been up and down. You've been getting results. You have been getting results, but it's not exactly what I expected from Arsenal coming into the season. So the floor is yours. You are the Arsenal correspondent on our podcast.
Can we just speak about Havertz specifically? Oh, sorry.
Let me just do one point. So going into the game, the one thing I said is this game's gonna be decided on Arsenal. Arsenal gonna be we're our own problem right now because we only concede goals at home with our own mistakes. We only let them into the game with our own mistakes. Havertz made a mistake to concede the first goal. Garnacho offside goal was our Jesus losing the ball, making a mistake. The problem when they caught us on the transition where we were scared, it was from our own mistakes. Yeah. They did not do nothing to scare us offensively. And that's the one issue we're going to have throughout the whole season. We are too prone to making stupid mistakes. Saliba did too many mistakes today, losing the balls, doing stupid passes.
Wait, let me ask you this, yeah. Like, let's say, obviously, yeah, I kind of agree. It was all your own mistakes, yeah. But let's say this, yeah. Like going forward, let's say teams know you're tidy on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so let's say, for example, against Palace, you found like. Let's be real, you found them hard to break down. Yeah. So with teams that, let's say, are low block or very organised and disciplined, but don't you think that's what they're going for? You know what I'm saying? Like, do
you feel like they've kind of figured them out a bit?
Because they've had a whole season. Kind of, because we know you're gonna pass it around, this and that, and it's not. That's why I'm saying, bro. Like, as long as you like quiet their wingers.
No, but that's the thing. I think this season what was different is we got a bit of squad depth now. Like today, you showed when Jesus came on, it showed a different dimension of game. Yeah. We didn't bring Trossard on. Trossard didn't come on, and he's so good. He can as a bench as a substitute. This guy he'll change the dynamics of the game.
But those are players you had from last season as well, though.
Yeah, but now they're fully fit. I'm talking about Fabio Vieira now. He's adapting a new role.
Yeah, I love Vieira.
But before they would start games, but they weren't being confident. They couldn't change. Now we got Eddie starting games, making we got players to come off the bench that give us a different dynamic to people the players are on, which is very different. Yeah. Which is very key because when the opposition are tired and they don't know, when you got them fresh legs that have different ideas and they're not used to within for the 70 minutes that they've been playing, that's when you're gonna cause them trouble. Yeah. And we showed it against Fulham. We scored 2 goals in 5 minutes. But the reason why we conceded when we drew to Fulham is because we did our own stupid mistakes. Yeah. We turned off. We our lapse in concentration. And that's what's gonna be our own downfall. And yes, we're not like last season. We had like a near perfect run basically to start the season. We haven't done that this season, and everyone can see that. Everyone can see that we're not playing as well as we were in terms of the fluidity, scoring goals, defensively sharp, and that is an issue right now because what we've had, I think, 3 home games and 1 away game so far this season. Yeah. The 1 away game, Crystal Palace, we didn't win convincingly. It was a penalty. We didn't score from open play. Fulham, we still conceded in the first minute, third time this in the calendar year. It is becoming a big issue within Arsenal. And if our home record is not spotless, we're not going to win the league, or we're not going to challenge for it, and that's the big issue.
Because especially around this time of the league is where you pick up points. You have to, if you're challenging City for a title, you have to pick up every point possible. Because this isn't even where they shine.
That's what I was going to... Like you said, very correctly, you play much better once those subs come on. You saw it versus Fulham. Vieira came on, he popped balls in, and it's like, why can't the players just start not do that? And I feel like
it's because I don't think Arteta's found his perfect 11, and that is the issue. Last season, we everyone knew our perfect 11. Absolutely.
I think he knows his perfect. No,
he doesn't. He's still going through a phase where he thinks for the
which one?
Because Jesus for Eddie. That's who.
Okay, yeah.
So he said it himself in a press conference.
So we don't know if Jesus comes on what Havertz is going to do. Maybe he'll have a new thing. That's what I'm saying. Until he has his.
No, but I mean that's really only him.
Okay, When Partey comes in, you have Rice, Odegaard, Partey, and Havertz. Which 3 do you start?
Also Rice, Partey, Odegaard, and Havertz.
Yes.
They play all 4, bro.
No, that's only when that's only if Gabriel gets dropped. Our best 11.
No, but I'm saying it's not even. Cool, you can say that's his best 11.
No.
But I think he knows his squad, and I think he's content.
No, he's not, bro. Because
even it's 11. What?
Because Timber,
added 2-3 players to the mix, bro.
Okay, I got a question. Timber comes in. Timber comes in.
No, but he can't help that, can he?
No, but I'm gonna say, let's say going into the season, he must have had a plan with Timber in the actual team. Yeah. So Timber.
If Timber was in, I don't think Partey would have been playing right back as well.
Okay,
that's
what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say.
I know that, but I'm saying Timber got injured. You can't.
Yes, exactly. So Timber got injured during the season, so that's affected his plan now. That's what I'm saying. Arteta now does not know what's his best 11.
I don't even think that's that it's that big of a
Yes,
problem.
do you know why it's a big
It's
problem?
not,
It's a
bro.
big problem because
Because
Timber
he's
was...
running the same like
No, it's-
13, 14
No,
players.
you
bro.
know, the thing is, the reason why it's a problem is because Timber was the one that was going to be doing the inverted role. And now that's Zinchenko, but Zinchenko is a defensive liability. Timber was not a defensive liability. That's what I'm trying to say. The issue is we improved that role because we saw the issues there last season.
Yeah.
And now that issue, the resolution to the issue is injured. We have to now find a way to solve it all.
So what do you think? What do you think?
Bro, my personal opinion.
You think Zinchenko should play? Or Tomiyasu?
No. You have to play. You have to play Zinchenko. Now that Timber's but I want the back four that we start today. But my midfield three is I want Partey, Rice, and Odegaard.
Yeah.
And then
He's not gonna do that.
Partey's out for 3 months.
Yes, that's what I'm
it
saying.
doesn't matter.
No. But even if he was fit,
no,
I
but
don't
the
think he
thing
was.
is, but that's the thing though. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. As a fan, we don't know what he wants to do, and we don't know what his best 11 is himself. So that's what I'm trying to say. So if it's confusion for him, it's confusion for the other team.
Bro swears his pet, bro. Like he's trying to confuse everyone and himself.
And if we're gonna talk about problems, we'll really quick just dust over it. Dust on it. Yeah.
No, Kai Havertz.
Kai Havertz.
Sorry, I had to say
Yes.
it real quick.
Kai Havertz, please, because
Bro, I saw.
He might
Do
be-
you see the little bit today?
The
Yes.
miss kick.
With the miss kick, bro. I couldn't
He
believe
gave
it.
away our goal.
I
Yeah, he gave away our
I
goal,
didn't
bro.
know if he was trying to pass or shoot.
No, the funny
I have
thing.
no clue. I don't know, bro.
Wait.
I think he tried to press circle, but he pressed X by accident, bro.
Put me in that Arsenal team, I'm scoring more goals. I'm being more effective than
I,
that.
I met with someone at half time, and we were just saying, bro, what made you think on the halfway line or just in front you could do a switch on the other side of the field? In front of everyone.
Bro, it wasn't even half. Bro, he was edge of the box. Yeah, all of our players were in the box, and like you decide to pass it right across the box, knowing they've got 3 defenders watching the ball, and it's like, what's the actual point?
But question though, because I think he's horrible. I think he's just as bad as you lot probably think he is as
No,
well. Yeah.
the thing is, technically he is not that bad.
Yeah.
Technically, he's very good.
No, not very good.
Bro, listen,
His
I
strengths
too
are
can
very
hit fucking crossbars in training. Like,
No,
one cares about.
No. Technically, he's a baller.
No, but it's not- but
He's
it's
a
not-
baller,
But it's
bro.
not about.
Tons, give me
it's not
Cole
about that,
Palmer
bro.
over Havertz. I don't care.
Yeah, I know that.
Bro, but it's not.
I said, bro,
it's not about. It's
so
not
what
about
did
how
he say?
technically good
What
you
did
are,
he say?
though.
Havertz is a training ground
He's
merchant,
got over.
bro.
He's probably.
It's as simple as
Yeah,
that.
he's probably got near enough 100 appearances in the Prem soon.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm saying.
And he doesn't have a position.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, if your technical ability can't come out in 100 games, you're not technically
Bro,
gifted.
you're
not technically
bro,
gifted.
Nah, he is, bro.
What has it shown in the 100
Havertz
appearances?
is clear. It's clear. You can see he's
The
technically
clear of
gifted,
who?
bro.
You?
Nah, bro. It's clear. It's clear. He's technically gifted, bro.
Where have I seen this in game?
Nah.
Show
I
me
can't-
5
I agree with him,
pieces,
bro. I
bro.
think it's a myth. I
It's
think
a myth,
genuinely a myth.
Porto 2021. That's
Bro,
what you saw,
You're
bro.
naming,
You're not
you're not even naming us a game. You're naming us 10 seconds within a game.
Yeah,
Well, you
yeah,
might have had
yeah.
a good first touch.
Nah, okay. The
And who
best.
assisted him? Mount, the guy we signed.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
The better question to ask is, I understand why Havertz plays that role. Arteta understands why he plays that role. He wants to play a minute. The reason why I was talking about Arsenal, really, apart from City, tactically I understand them the most.
No,
innit?
you don't.
Like,
Wait.
I know how Arsenal are gonna play in it. Do you?
Wait, before no. Before
No,
you finish,
what?
Firstly, Arteta doesn't know how Arsenal are gonna play.
Oh my
Secondly,
God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What? The manager don't know how his team's gonna play.
Secondly, you said you know why Havertz plays that role.
Yes.
Explain to
No,
us
wait,
why he
wait,
plays
wait,
that role.
no, wait,
Please,
wait,
that's what I want to know.
No, please let him explain.
okay.
Just
Then
please.
after that, I got
Just
one
please.
question for you as well.
Like, why does he play that role?
I genuinely, I'm so curious.
Okay,
literally, what
wait,
attributes make him
to help,
good for
to,
that
no,
role?
to help you, what's the name of his role? What's his position? Because I don't know his position. What's his position?
He's a less CM
You know what's-
false line.
You know what's bad about Havertz, yeah?
You haven't answered my
Nah.
question.
I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Sorry.
The best we've seen of Havertz was not even at Chelsea. It's at Arsenal. It's when he was at Bayer Leverkusen.
No, I don't care.
Wait, I'm getting
Hold on.
there.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Go on. No, let him land. Please let him land. Please let him land.
Solomon.
This is your job.
Let him go, let him go.
If you do a good response, you have to keep your job.
Bro, do you know what this is like?
What?
This is like when guys make Pogba comps and put Juve clips in it.
Yeah, bro, that shows how bad Havertz is. I'm not saying.
You know what?
I'm not saying.
First answer the question. Like, why does he play that role?
Bro, I'm not saying Havertz is great, innit? I'm saying Havertz played his best football when he was playing the number 10. He was getting 15 plus goal contributions in the season. Like, he was great at that position, and when he was on the right. Up front, for Chelsea, he's doing meaty. For Arsenal, he's not going to play up front either. His best position realistically speaking, when you look at him, like where you'll be most comfortable to play is either a 10. It's a 10.
But he's not playing.
It's a 10. Yes. Wait. In possession, when Arsenal in possession, Havertz is kind of a 10.
But I've got a question. We don't play with a 10. We don't play with a 10.
No, it's him and Odegaard are your most offensive midfielders, are they not? When you're in possession.
They're intertwined.
It's true.
No,
it's true.
yes.
But the sad thing is, he's shit, and
You told me tactically you don't understand why Arteta plays him. What's the tactical benefit?
That's the reason why. That's the reason why. I'm saying his dribbling. His dribbling. He likes to play in the half space as well.
Dribbling. I've never seen this guy dribble for Arsenal.
Bro, I've seen him play for Chelsea.
No, I'm talking about Arsenal.
Yes, I'm saying that's the best position, and it's sad that he's not making a difference.
For your point to be right, it means the manager doesn't know what he has as a player. You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying he sees the same thing. Just Havertz ain't performing. It's as simple as that.
Okay, cool.
Because he's played every position under the sun.
Yeah, but you know if he's not performing, do you not then think maybe this position isn't for him?
No,
or is it just because he's shit?
No, eventually.
Or is he just shit?
No. I'm gonna.
Let me just ask you an honest question. Yeah, I've never seen what you call a number 10 in possession.
What?
Ever turn his back to goal that much. I've never seen this guy face goal. Ever. When he's playing for Arsenal, he does not turn towards the goal, bro.
He plays like a 6.
But
He plays like a 6 in the final third.
The issue I've got with Havertz, is cool, we've signed you, cool, we're going to back you and that, but if this was any other player and Arteta signed him, and he's not been performing, Arteta will drop him until in training he's shown that he's got adequate qualities to play for the team.
He does do it in training.
Bro, I'm sorry, you cannot be that good in training and be that shit.
Then why else is he starting?
Because the reason he started is because he's put 65 million in summer and trust
it. Bro, he's their market. Not market signing, but
listen.
No, you wouldn't make a signing like Havertz just. Like, bro, there's so many better options on the market.
At the same time,
because he believes he's in that
he
believes
and he believes.
Listen, let me tell you.
Bro, we're going towards similar points.
Let me tell you.
Yes, we are.
Listen, let me tell you. Arteta wants to coach him a certain role. Agreed? Yes?
Yeah.
And when Ben White came into Arsenal, let's use it, but he wanted to, let's say, use Ben White as a fullback. We never knew that. He played him at centre-back because he didn't have the quality to play right-back. Until he had the ability to play right-back, he didn't put him there. So why? That's what I'm trying to say with Havertz. He knows he's with 65 million and his neck's on the line, so he has to leave him in that team. Because if you have a 65 million pound player on the bench and you say to the press conference or when they come, he doesn't have the right qualities to play that role. What does that look like to you?
Cool.
And like adding to that point, bro, like guys like Havertz, like once you drop them, confidence is gone. So he goes even more downhill if he doesn't play. So I feel like he's bro.
This goes back to the Anthony thing with Ten Hag. Ten Hag only plays Anthony because he knows he spent 100 mil.
I don't think it is.
No, listen. Because I guarantee you, if Jadon Sancho,
because they don't have a better option.
Pelestri is better than Anthony.
Let's forget Pelestri. Let's Jadon Sancho versus Anthony.
That's better.
Okay, listen. Cost around the same.
Jadon Sancho's way more experienced.
Okay, cost around the same amount roughly. Here or 10, 20 million here or there, I guarantee you, if Jadon Sancho started as much from games as Anthony and he put that much confidence in him, Jadon
Sancho would be playing way better than
exactly.
I guarantee you.
So that's his point.
That's what I'm saying. Havertz is the same thing with Anthony. Ten Hag knows he cannot put Sancho above Anthony because they'll make him look like
I don't think it's that
Here's the thing. Why does ESR not like play at all? Is he injured? Is he injured right now?
Personally, I think it's either what you're saying, he's getting.
No, it is what I'm saying.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not that simple. No. It's either he's getting pressure from the board, etc.
No.
Or he's somehow Arteta is just happy with Havertz.
Okay, can we all agree? Havertz is an Arteta signing, right?
Yes. You wouldn't make a signing like that.
Okay, so if you sign a player like that, right, he must have a certain role in mind. And he's not
because his role is actually specific within your team. That's why.
Are we all agreeing he's not doing his role properly?
Yeah.
Oh, he might be doing his role properly to
he's
Arteta.
not. Can we?
Yes,
Listen,
it might.
listen.
Because why
Okay,
is he
but
dropping?
why-
Wait, bro. But if he's doing his role like properly to Arteta, why are they like not playing as well as
that's
they
what
did
I'm
last
saying,
season?
because the thing
You're
is-
bringing a player to play that role.
He's meant to improve the squad.
provide- he's-
Because
yeah,
the
literally.
improve the
The thing
squad.
was to raise
The
the
thing is
level,
why I don't
and he
think-
hasn't done anything.
That's why the thing is, I don't think he's playing the role properly because Arteta's even come out saying we have to give him time so I can
Yes.
coach him. The
Yes.
If Arteta would not say that if he didn't think that he had.
He wasn't-
other
yeah,
things.
yeah,
Listen, this is how we're gonna nip this in the bud, yo. I'm gonna simplify this very, very easily for you. You said you want him to be a number 10 in possession.
Yeah.
As a number 10.
Basically, as a number 10.
As a number 10, please score a goal. Please,
Listen,
please assist your team. Please dribble forward. Please make a pass forward. Please thread the ball into the final third.
No,
Please do
I-
anything
I-
attack
I-
minded.
I-
Please.
Ishad. Let me say this, yeah.
Yeah.
If by Christmas he's saying he's doing the same things
Yeah.
over and over again,
Mhm.
yeah, he's washed.
Okay.
Bro,
He's
Havertz-
washed
bro, listen,
because
Havertz-
he's been playing in multiple positions.
Havertz is some guys. You pull up like, let's say you're at goals. Yeah, you're playing an opposite team. No, let's say you got a new player in the team. You ask him, "Oh, what position do you play?" He says, "Yeah, I play everywhere."
Bro,
you know that shit instantly.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Havertz is what's that magic man, bro? Havertz tries to help both teams.
You know how his genuine is. You know when guys were bantering Firmino and they were calling him the false nine regista defensive attacker. That's Havertz. But when Havertz actually plays football,
Havertz,
But
you don't
fucking what do you
compare to
call
that.
it?
You don't compare
But
to that
he
comparison.
actually knows how to shoot.
Yeah, you don't compare to that comparison.
But,
Yes.
but can't lie, love a last minute winner.
yeah,
Bring that one.
it's good.
But the thing is, the 3-1 flattened us so much. That's the thing. And I even I felt bad for Solomon because I knew he was there. But you know when when the counter attack for 3-1, I was like,
Yeah.
the ref could
Just
blow
blow
the
it,
whistle.
blow it,
Bring my
bro.
thing.
Bro, bro. As soon as what do you call it? As soon as the Garnacho one was ruled offside, I know my team, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I knew that was it. Like, there wasn't enough time.
You know, I
like-
don't make any sense. In the second half, yeah, with 8 minutes of added time, cool, there's a few decisions, yeah. But in the first half, how does 3 minutes added time?
Bro, word. There was more like the.
Yeah.
There was 2 goals, a
It's
VR
weird,
decision,
it's weird.
time wasting glow, even got yellow card. Like in my head, I don't understand.
I don't get
It's
it
not
much
making
either.
sense,
But
man.
I mean, what you said, I feel like it's not even just your team, but I think it's scripted in football heritage now.
Bro,
And if your team,
Emirates,
bro.
if your team gets a goal overruled in the last minute, it like forget logic. The script says you concede. You're conceding.
bro, it's peak, it's peak.
Just give it up at that point. But yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. So yeah, we'll just leave it at that.